Sec, right, let's get this sorted. Because this is just incorrect. We are slightly later than planned. Apologies. Something just happened on the TikTok and our TikTok live. It got quite serious. And to be honest, it matters a lot more than football. So that's why I'm slightly late. Apologies, but not really apologies. But you know what I mean. Obviously, I don't want to be late, but yeah. Words. Words. Da 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 da. Are we live, by the way? Yeah, I think we are. I think we're good. Like I said, I normally would have had this team up and running. But like I say, things happened outside of my control, and that took precedence, to be honest. Fernandinho. Raza is on the right, good stuff. Fermi's phone's on the left, that's fairs. Gundogan. Oh goodness me, Gundogan. There we go. Words. Gabrielle. Jesus, Tom. How you doing there, mate? Thank you for coming. Tom, this is gonna sound really arsey and pretentious of me. Would it be okay if you didn't mention my name? Again, I don't want to sound like a massive prick, but it's sort of like I just be a bit worried about. You know, it only takes one mentalist to find out where I work and to then tell my employer. And then they're like, why are you streaming? Why are you on TikTok? So, yeah, is that all right? If you don't mind, Tom. Hi, Ultimate Gamer, how you doing? Again, sorry if that sounds arsey. But yeah, come on, Everton, I don't think so. One sec, I just need to, because I wasn't able to update it because of, like I say, because I was late for reasons. Virginia. Like I say, sorry if that sounds really arsey. Hey, Zach, how you doing, mate? Is this Zach who gives me fun facts? Is that who this is? Let me just, sorry, I don't know if you were there at the end, Zach, but it got a bit intense. No, I haven't been able to. I haven't even been able to do my stream. Ralvin, how you doing? But I'm going to try to do it once I've just set this up. I'm going to see if I can somehow get in touch with him. Hey, Dottie, how you doing, mate? Yeah, not Nobbins, Tom. Or do you want me to give you a nickname? Is that what that meant? No, don't apologise at all, Tom. It's probably nothing, but do you know what I mean? It's like one of those things where I'd rather avoid any potential sort of issues it might cause. Just because, like I say, again, it sounds really pretentious, as if people care who you are. But it only takes one person who doesn't like me, and let me tell you, a lot of people don't like me on TikTok. It only takes one of them to dox me, find out where I live, and then it's scary, basically. Sorry guys, I'll just be 1 second. I'm just typing out the Everton lineup. Like I say, it just got a bit tense on the TikTok live, and we couldn't really just bring it to an end because that wouldn't have felt right for me. Yeah, so Richarlison, there we go. Okay, I think that's everyone. You'll notice that there's a big blank thing. That's because I haven't been able to do that yet. Apologies. Here we go. I should be able to do it now. Nothing's happening in the game, by the way. You'll be not happy to hear, but you know what I mean. And then there we go. Yeah, I know, right, Tom? Well, that's the thing, Tom. Again, keep if you don't mind keeping the origin to yourself, because that was going to be sort of like a thing I was going to reveal when I got to 1,000 YouTube subscribers or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Tom, how have you been? What are you up to nowadays? If you don't mind me asking. In case you guys who are watching didn't know, Tom T Barlow in the chat. We went to high school together. Zach. So Zach is FIFA 21 addict. I just need to remember everyone's names here. Zach, I haven't contacted Corey, but I'm going to do shortly. Hey, LTC Doughty, how you doing, mate? Ralvin, you're good. My predictions, I'm going to say 3-1 City. What's my advice on getting big on TikTok? Well, I'm not big on TikTok at all. So I can just give very limited advice because I'm not big at all. All I can say really is you need to have a niche. So, for example, my niche is football. So, if phoning the shot from the outside blocked, and you also need to be consistent, like upload 3 times a day. You need to be posting original stuff. You need to be adding value. You need to, for me, I think about what value am I adding when I send out a video. Am I trying to be funny? Am I trying to make a point? Am I trying to educate someone about a fact? Am I... yeah, so that's my sort of thinking. But yeah, anyway, back to the game, which I haven't even talked about yet. Apologies. I've nearly sorted out all my backup stuff. Like I say, we had an incident on the TikTok Live, and I just need to get all my ducks in order before I can start actually commentating on the game. And there we are. Okay, I think we're all good now. You think City, we're going to win 2-0? Excellent. I don't. This is the thing. I don't even know what to do. Do you mean like so like a TikTok video? Yeah. But I'm not. This is beyond my head in terms of I don't know what to do. I'm not like I'm basically just a dumb kid. Not even a kid, but you know what I mean. Like I'm just a dumb person making like football videos. So I don't even know like what like genuine serious advice I can give to someone who's literally thinking about like suicide and stuff. That's scary. Obviously, imagine what it's like for them, but from my perspective, I literally don't know what I'm doing. So I'm scared that I'm going to give them some awful advice. Sterling in the box, nice little clip into De Bruyne. No, into Zinchenko. I always get confused. Yeah, and that's the thing. But here's the thing. Sorry, Tom. I'll read your comment in a second. That's the thing. Because there's a risk to reward ratio in that situation. It's either you assume that they're telling the truth, and if they are telling the truth, then you've done the right thing. And if they're not telling the truth, then I look like a bit of a pleb because I'm giving advice to someone who doesn't actually need it, and they can just go, haha, lol, I just did for attention. But then, if I want to somehow save face and be like, oh yeah, it's a troll, even if it's like a 1% chance, it's not worth it, because what if that person is telling the truth? So the risk I'd rather look like an idiot than, do that. Travel to Australia? Nice one, Tom. Any particular reason why Australia? Excellent stuff. I will, yeah, mate, don't worry. Like I said, I think I'll try to at him and maybe do I don't know. Would you want to be atted? Would that make it worse? I don't know, I'm going to try and direct message him. I might get in touch with TikTok. I might like message him and be like, is there anything I can do? Because I think if you turn your messages off, there isn't much I can do in terms of talking to him, because I think you just said you tried to talk to him, Tom. But yes, I'm going to do my best. Whatever I can do, I'm going to try to do my best. But there you go. But for now, let's relax, let's chill out, and let's enjoy the football, shall we? Everton obviously at home. Right, however, I do sort of foresee Everton having barely any of the ball. We obviously went live with Kieran, the Everton fan, earlier, and he seems pretty adamant that this team selection isn't correct. Yeah, good point. Yeah. I'd just be worried about any potential trolls going to him and making him feel worse. I don't know. But then again, if you can't accept messages, then yeah, I think that's probably the right thing to do, isn't it? At him and be like, I'd rather private message him. I don't want people. No, I don't care what people think about me, but I just know for a fact that people are going to comment going, oh, stop trying to get clout thinking you're a mental health support worker or whatever. But you know what I mean. But yes, I'll do something. Let's chillax and support Everton. Tom, less of that. I remember you're an Everton fan. Everton fan? United fan. Digne with the cross. Stefan Combs could punch. God, the amount of fucking banter I had to fucking deal with from the likes of you and Mitch Gowan. Because everyone was a... was Mitch a City fan? No, it was Chris Eastwood who was a City fan, wasn't he? I sometimes saw him in the gym before I switched before DW closed down, because he used to go to the same gym, but then COVID happened and DW did it. Yeah, you're right, Tom. You're right. There's got to be a balance between. I mean, I've never encountered that situation before, so I didn't know what to do. But you're right. There's got to be a balance between helping people out, but also trying to give value to the other people who come to watch me for like football stuff. But yeah, you're right. So we're 10 minutes in right now. Everton haven't really posed too much of a threat. Bernardo Silva's fouled there. In terms of the City lineup, I'm very happy with it. Apart from Aguero not starting, but I'll take it. What are your thoughts, Tom, as a United fan this season? I mean, Andre Gomes is a beautiful man, isn't he? Let's be real. Let's be bloody real with ourselves for a second. For a hot second. And also, Tom and Zach, if you're interested, I do also. I mean, Tom, you may remember the days of when I was you may remember the days of me trying to go be a YouTuber. You know, before this in high school time, and I think we can both agree that they were the cringiest videos in the history of the world. I do like to think my videos are a bit better now. So if you're interested, then and there you go. I speak facts. Oh, thank you. Easty was a City fan. Mitch was a Red. Oh, I got you. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I sometimes bumped into Chris at the gym, and he was a swole man. I mean, Tom, you're bloody swole, but Chris was also a swole man. I don't think he recognised me at first. I mean, to be fair, like because I was quite. I mean, I still am small, but I was considerably chubby in high school, and I'm not really that chubby anymore. Obviously, there's still something there, but when I went to university, I just started running every single day on the treadmill. I do love the City kit. It's lovely in pink, the goalkeeper kit. That's lovely. Are you one of my TikTok followers, by the way, Tom? How long have you been... Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all, Zach. Thank you for joining me at all. Much appreciated. Yeah. No worries. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. If you do want to watch the game with me later, feel free to do so, because some people like to have the game on and also listen to my wise words at the same time. But so far it's been... have we had any shots yet? We've had 2 shots from City so far. That's it. City have had... City have had 83% of the ball at Everton. Everton so far aren't even bothering to... I do remember the early... Yeah. Well, I wish you... I hope everyone can forget them, because they were I've still got them saved on my laptop somewhere, but they were genuinely the worst... the worst videos in the history of the world. Oh my god, they were so cringe. I don't even know what was going through my head. I was just like, oh, this will be funny. And as a kid, you think it's funny, and you look back and it's like, oh my god. I don't know if you've heard of a YouTuber called Ray William Johnson, but at the time he was like the main YouTuber, and I was basically trying to be him. God, it was cringe. Right, good forward play by Everton here. Richarlison into the path of Calvert-Lewin. Richarlison again. He's got Digne in support. Plays it to Digne now. Dangerous ball into the box for Calvert-Lewin, but Walker with a good clearance. A really good defensive play by Walker. And City can now get it out and create an attack of their own. Hey, Asger Burnchow. That is an excellent name. How are you doing, Asger? Thank you for joining me today. Are you watching the game, by the way, Tom? I know some people like to watch the game and listen to me, or they just like to watch the game themselves. But yeah, Tom, sorry I'm asking you all these questions. Let me know, how long have you been following me on TikTok for? And how did you find me? Fuck off, Tom. No, he remembers the fucking shitty catchphrase I did at the start of the videos. Oh my god. if it ever gets to the point where I get a following, you could do like this expose YouTube video on me. It's like why LNobbins is a fraud. Hey Marty, how you doing, mate? But yeah, Asger, thank you for joining us today. I believe you're new. Please let me know whereabouts in the world you're from, who you support, and what your shoe size is, if you don't mind. If you do mind, then I still want to know. Gundogan to pass for Sterling. Can he find Jesus? Cuts back inside, finds Gundogan, and he's going to be a massive threat in this game, I think, Gundogan. I did predict him to score with the lack of Aguero playing. Foden now. Oh, Foden's so good. I love Phil Foden, man. You're watching the match too? Good to hear, Marty. Sterling with the cross into Jesus goes into the goalkeeper's grateful clutches instead. And this is apparently the third choice goalkeeper for Everton. Like, it's not even it's not Pickford, obviously, he's injured. The second choice is also apparently injured. How small is the Everton goalkeeper? He looks quite petite. Like, he looks really small. Oh gosh, I tell you what, if Phil Foden was Mo Salah, City would have had a penalty. Because Foden could have definitely gone down under that challenge from, was it Godfrey or Holgate? I don't know who it was. I think it was Holgate who did the challenge, but goodness me, that was very close. Like I say, if that was Salah, he goes down there and he dives. I love that about Foden. That's so funny. Do you follow a lot of football? Because all my videos are football videos, so I'm guessing that you follow some football accounts. Foden showing his pace against Digne. Great play, wins the corner. Go play, Phil. Wait, what? Did he say goal kick? Surely not. That was surely a... God, Foden. And people don't understand how quick Foden is. That's a corner, isn't it? Really? No, it is a corner. Okay, I was very confused for a second there. Goodness me, I've just realised I've got the wrong colours on because City aren't winning yet, so we'll go pink. Oh, and as you see there's my LNobbins sign, Tom. I don't know, because obviously we didn't speak to each other properly since like after high school. But I mean, Andy Nuttall sometimes played football with us. I stayed in touch with him. But that's been my nickname since science in like year 10 or whenever it was. Like that's been my username for every single like account I make. I'm like at college. That just became my nickname as well. Diaz needs to be careful there, but he's fine. It's all good. But yeah, what we do is we go a neutral colour for when it's a draw. If City start winning, we'll go light blue. If Everton start winning, we'll go dark blue. That's how it works. Facts only. Saxophone there in the background as well. It's a thing. It's a thing. We don't just do City games, by the way, guys. We also do, because I think there's some new people here. But there we go. Yeah, follow most of football cards. Me like Tom Garrett. Oh yeah. Oh, Tom Garrett's really good, I think. He like this TTV Kirill. I'm sorry, but if you keep begging for people to watch your stream, one, you're never gonna get any followers because you don't garner followers by begging, because that's not how it works. But then second of all, I don't really allow self-promotion in my streams, so you're fully welcome to stay. But that's just a little light warning. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just a little light warning. That name was the most iconic in high school. I know, LNobbins. It's so dumb. It's like, what does it even mean? But it's brilliant because wasn't Ben Lomax's nickname Crafty because he was a stoner? Like I remember I can't recall what your nickname was, Tom. Maybe you remember, but I remember he called Sam Kashmiri Acacia. But yeah, Tom. I don't know the Scouse lad. I don't know who the Scouse lad is. Oh, is that Highway Gaming? That's how he's called. He's quite a big built lad, isn't he? Like he's very muscly. And yeah, Tom Garrett's really good. I really like his take on things. And he actually came into our live. I don't know if you've ever been to one of our lives before, Tom, but he came into our live for the first time. I was just about to end it actually, and I just squeed a bit because I was like, Oh, overhead kick by Everton, goes over the bar. He came into the live, and Asqui is like, oh, Tom Garrett's joined the live, what's happening? And then he joined another one, and I was less creepy, and he followed me, and now we follow each other. It's so cool. Because like I say, his I really do rate his views on things. I think it probably helps he's a West Brom fan, because it means he doesn't have like a big club bias sort of, and that's not an insult, by the way. But you know what I mean? Like if you're a United fan, you're obviously going to have a bit of bias towards United and against, you know, Liverpool, City, etc. So I think it sort of helps looking at it from a different angle for me. But yeah, that was an iconic nickname. and look, it's now a sign. It's literally a sign. Good ball in. Jesus around the edge of the box. Since you haven't created much so far, like I say, Tom, I don't know if you're watching the game, but Everton are doing a good job at holding City. I mean, that play went who's number 4 for Everton? That Holgate went that Everton player went down way too easily. But City, as we expected, have been dominating the midfield. I'm just so nervous. It's at Everton. Never underestimate Everton. They've got some really good players. You never know. Moral story. Yeah, I don't think so. I think you're right. He seems like a really down to earth, and I don't know how many of my videos you've seen, Tom, but I like to think I'm quite. Obviously, I'm a City fan, but I like to feel like I give an unbiased opinion. I like to think that I actually look at the facts rather than just going, oh, you know, God, Richarlison's just gone down against Fernandinho for no reason. Oh, sack yourself off, Richarlison, seriously. Is this really enough to go down? Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, fuck off, mate. Seriously. So it's a slight little thing with your arm. Calm down. Ruth Williams, thank you for joining us, Ruth. Who's played the best today? Well, we're only 20 minutes in. To be fair, Richarlison is bleeding. Realistically, no one's really played well so far, but no one's played poorly. Like, nothing's really happened so far in the game, Ruth. But like I said, I think Tom will. Isn't he already at like 60,000 followers or something? Something, I don't know. So far, I've thought genuine football fan. No, that's what I want, because that's the thing. I don't know if you watch the likes of. I mean, actually, we did a video and a live sort of not destroying. Ryan, thank you for following. Becoming a Nobinio. Hi, Ryan. How you doing, mate? Oh, by the way, Tom, you'll love this. My name's Nobbins, obviously. My followers are my Nobinios. Yeah, hi Ryan, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining. I believe you're new. Welcome to the stream. Whereabouts in the world are you from? Who do you support? And what shoe size are you? Let me know. And yeah, Tom, that was the same. I don't know if you watched like the likes of Mark Goldbridge, and like, because you're a United fan, so I assume you know who that is. And like one of his it's an interesting criticism. One of his criticisms against City is the fact that there's no fan channel. I don't even know if that's true, but my point is I don't want a fan channel. I don't want this to become a Man City fan channel where we only cater to City fans. I want this to be, you know, obviously I'm a City fan. Obviously there'll be an emphasis on City from my streams and stuff. But I want it to be more like we just talk about football generally, and that everyone's welcome, and that it doesn't matter if you're a United fan or a Liverpool fan or whatever, everyone's welcome. And that probably does help the fact that I grew up at a primary school and a high school where all the boys, apart from like me and maybe like one or two other people, were United fans or Liverpool fans. So I think that's really helped as well, because obviously, you think of, obviously you, Tom, you think of Gasky, Mitch, Jack, Nick, you know, all these people are all United fans, and they're all people I still talk to and stuff. So yeah, you're an Everton fan from the UK, size 7.5. What I'm gonna do, Ryan? Just let me get my pen out. 1 sec. Oh, my draw's stuck. Oh, I'm so good. Oh god, it's actually stuck. What is going on? What is stuck here? Hello? My notepad. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down your shoe size. Right, so we've got on my imaginary notepad. Let's pretend I'm doing it on my phone. Right, so Ryan, Everton, 7.5. There we go. Right, that's my FBI. That's my FBI watch list. So you now can't escape. Unfortunately, Ryan, you're in the Beano for life now. That's sort of how it works. I'm sorry, not sorry, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? That's my bad. Can we focus on my beautiful face, please? There we go. Good stuff. What are your thoughts, though, Ryan? Interesting. I think you're our first Everton fan follower. Thank you for following. What are your score predictions? Gomez with a lovely ball. Goodness me, that was really good defending by Laporte. Bernardo dicks around there and Dinier's got the ball. Everton looking dangerous here. Until Derby Day. That's fair enough, though, isn't it? It's so. I think as long as you sort of like start off a statement by saying, "Now take what I'm about to say with a pinch of salt because I'm a City fan, I'm a United fan, etc." Then it's fine. But there are some people on TikTok who are just like genuinely the most deluded people I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's a joke or if they actually think that. But there you go. There you go. God, Everton have had 17 passes in this game. And we are 24 minutes in. They've had less than a pass a minute. What? Oh, Gasky. Momentous news. Tom, I don't know if you recall Gasky, aka Ginger Adam. But Gasky, Tom Barlow's in the chat. From high school. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, run at the City defence now. This is dangerous. Foul committed on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's going to be pulled back for a free kick. Ryan, you reckon 2-1 to Everton? Everton go 1 down, then get back in the last 10 minutes. Sorry, get 2 back in the last 10 minutes. Ryan, if that happens, I think I might cry. I'm not going to lie. I would genuinely cry if that happens. Bias is allowed when it comes to derbies, of course. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with, you know, backing your team even if you don't think they're going to win. You're always going to not like, or you're always going to not like your rival, are you? Like, you're never going to be able to look at that objectively, and that's fine. 36 games, I try to be honest, yeah. But yeah, what are your thoughts as a United? Have I asked you, what are your thoughts as a United fan? Like, are you happy with Ollie at the wheel? Do you think there's progress there? Do you think it's sort of like just a couple signings away from being a title challenger? You can't hear the commentary, by the way, can you? I shouldn't be able to, otherwise I'll get banned, lol. Right, Sigurdsson over the free kick here. It's a long way out. He leaves it for Digne. He's going to cross it, looking for Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin surely fouls Laporte. Really? Is that not a foul? He goes out for a corner, but goodness me. Hey, Junior MK, how you doing, my guy? Thank you for joining us today, Junior. It's been a while since we've spoken. How's your weekend going? Have you got... And also, we don't have to talk about football. What's everyone's weekend plans? I'm eating steak and prawns tonight with the lady. Gasky, what are you doing? You sent me a message on Facebook, Gasky, but I haven't had a chance to read it because we went straight from TikTok to here. But let me know what you're doing this weekend. Corner comes in. Fernandinho with a brilliant clearance. I'm so happy Fernandinho's playing this game because he's a warrior. You need him for FA Cup games, I think. Lovely ball back in, but Stefan's on it. And Junior, let me know your weekend plans. Junior MK. Okay, Zinchenko. Sterling wants the ball early. He gets it now. He's up against who's number 22 for Everton. It is Godfrey. He's a bit of a shit house. Sterling's got to get doubled up. Plays it to Zinchenko. First time ball. Not quite. Fernandinho picks it up. He's got to be careful for Richarlison. That's a foul on Fernandinho. Great play from Fernandinho. Ryan again. How you doing, Ryan? Oh, here we go. Progress is brilliant. However, due to my childhood winning everything, time we go on the run, I think we're back. Always reported to know, made to realise this stuff. Yeah. I can imagine that sort of being like, because you and I will be in the exact opposite position. Because when this match was first announced, like this FA Cup tie, I thought, right, Everton are probably going to win that 1-0. It's at Everton, da, 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 da. But I've got Everton fans and everyone else saying, what are you talking about? City going to walk this? And I've got other fans saying, City going to win the Champions League. You know, City are easily going to beat Dortmund. They're easily going to do this. And I've still got the mindset of, nah, but City are shit because they've been worse in terms of like my lifetime, in terms of my lifetime, City have been worse longer than they've been good. Oh, Junior, you love my videos. Thank you so much, Junior. Alan's doing that thing where they hide behind the wall. It's really weird. What do you think the score's going to be? I'm going to say 3-1 to City. Sterling with a free kick, way over. That's not even close. I'll say 3-1, but I only say that based on I went on a TikTok live with an Everton fan earlier, and he was not confident at all. So I'm sort of influenced by him a little bit. I thought maybe 2-1 City. Pep turns away because that Raheem Sterling shot was so bad. But yeah, Tom, back to what you were saying. It's like I said, it's the opposite for me. I'm still underestimating City, I think, and then they'll win. I'm like, oh, brilliant. Whereas for you, obviously, as you say, you sort of overestimate them initially. And yeah, it's gonna take a while for United. They need another at least 2 or 3 good signings to become challengers again. Richarlison in the box now. Zinchenko's got to be careful. He is. Cross comes in from Coleman. Calvert-Lewin up against Walker. I'm very happy that Walker's playing as well up against Calvert-Lewin, because again, I feel like for Everton, who are going to maybe rely on a long ball and a cross or a corner, I do want more aggressive players to be in there rather than Cancelo at right back. For me, I'd rather have Kyle Walker. And same thing. That's why I'm happy that Fernandinho's starting and is the captain. Oh, who do I think will score? Sorry, I thought you asked what the score will be. So I think Gundogan's going to get a goal. So I guess if I think it's going to be 3-1, I'll say that Calvert-Lewin gets a goal. But I'll also say that Gundogan, Foden, Jesus all score for City as well. Let's be confident. Foden's so good, man. But here come Everton. You guys might be ahead of me as well, by the way, if you're watching the match, because I'm watching on my computer, which obviously isn't up to speed with the TV. So I'm at 30 minutes, 7, 8, 9, 10, in case you want to synchronize with me. And there we go. City just going to work it out from the back now. Again, good to see Laporte play an important game, although I do think that the Stones-Diaz partnership is a lot stronger. What's this? I hate when... Oh, but Ryan, same question to you. You think that Everton are going to win? Who are going to score those goals from an Everton perspective? I hate when commentators say it's not in United DNA, whatever, to be fighting for top 4 just because the biggest team in the world doesn't mean we're given a right to success. Playing with smaller teams that build up. Hi Matthew, how you doing, mate? We need to build up again. There's nothing wrong with that. No, I totally agree. The other issue for me is that a lot of the pundits, as you say, it is a pundit issue. Oh, Matthew, I'll read that massive message in a second if you don't mind. The other issue is that a lot of Sky Sports pundits, I'm assuming it's Sky talking about, or even BT. The people that are commenting on United are ex-United legends who are used to United in a certain impression. So Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand. I'm sure there's others out there. Gary Neville, and also players from opposite teams. So who grew up in an era when they were dominant. So again, the likes of Jamie Carragher. They have in their heads an impression of what United is and what United should be, but the reality is, Richarlison with a shot is well wide. The reality is that teams go through peaks and troughs. That's how it works. You think he's going to get 2, Ryan? Fair enough. Owen Hargreaves is putting it. And more examples. Thank you, Matthew. These ex-professionals, especially United ones, who are obviously so proud to be represented with United and such. In their head, they're like, this is where United should be, and again, it's that, as you say, it's that I'm very happy that you agree with that, because it's that word should, and I've heard Robbie Savage say it's like, this is when Leeds weren't in the league. It's like, oh yeah, Leeds should be in the Premier League, Aston Villa should be in the Premier League, therefore suggesting that the likes of Brighton, Bournemouth, whoever shouldn't be, and that's not how it works. That's not how a meritocracy works. You are you earn it. That's the beauty of football. In theory, anyone can be relegated. That's how it works. Calvert-Lewin to get 2, fair enough. Rob, you've got COVID. Oh, I hope you're recovering, Ryan. Goodness me. What's my secret to happiness? Yeah, Ryan. I hope you're all right and recovering. My parents recently got the first vaccine. What was I saying? Yeah, my secret to happiness. I don't really know. I don't really know. If I have a secret to happiness. You need to surround yourself. Laporte's got to be careful here. What is Stefan doing? Oh my god. I'd say first of all, you've got to surround yourself with people who you want to be around. So I mean, it's obviously it's really tricky in COVID. You can't see everyone you like, but by that I mean, you know, friends and your family are the most important people in the world. What else? Ideally, you need to be doing something as a job or that you need to do. Maybe fill your life with hobbies. So, for example, my hobby is football and watching football. My hobby is streaming, so I like to stream. But like I say, the main thing is making sure that you make relationships throughout your life that you know will last the test of time. Whether that's family, friends, because those are the people who your experiences shape who you are as a person. And our family and friends contribute greatly to our own experiences as individuals. That to socialize is to human, not to err is to human. I don't know who said that, but a famous philosopher said to err is to human. To be a social creature and to be an animal and to have those relationships is to be human. That is the secret to happiness for me. We're getting all philosophical on this stream, aren't we? How bizarre. Nobody has a god, forsaken right to success. Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of these clubs are... Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to be animal, I meant to be like a social animal. Less of that, Marty. Don't forget the one thing. Well, humans are animals, technically. You're watching the game and the stream. Thank you, Ryan. A lot of people like to do that. A lot of people like to watch the game and actually sort of like either mute it or have the commentary on at the same time. But yeah, what was this message that you were sent, Matthew? Just because would you be able to check this? I don't know if you'd be interested, especially in my Bitcoin. Yeah, ignore that message, Matthew. Ignore that. That is a scam. Don't worry about it. Please don't respond to them. Please ignore them. And yeah, and I think that's also like, I don't think you have an issue with it, Tom, because you're a very sensible football fan. But and especially a lot of young TikTok people. Well, because I keep saying TikTok because they're the only ones I really encounter in terms of social media. They really hate the idea that City are where they are now, and it's like just accept it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, City don't deserve to be in this like top, in the top 6 or whatever. It should be X team, it should be Y team. And it's like, it's not about deserve, it's about reality. You gotta get over yourself. Yeah, Matthew, I just ignore it, to be honest. I'll just say no, you're not interested. Right. It's been a pretty tame game so far. That's why, to be honest, we've been talking about philosophy and we've been talking so much in the chat because it's been a really boring game. Wait, Sterling's injured here. He's off the pitch. He's holding his knees. I hope he's all right. City have had 75% of the ball, but they've only had 4 shots, and Everton have had 3. So can you even say that? There you go. Am I doing watch? I probably will do West Ham Arsenal, because I was looking at the matches, and that's probably the most interesting one. So I probably will do that. You're a big fan of only watching for 20 minutes. I really appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you. That's much appreciated. And you, Ryan, are an Abinio now because you're a follower. That's how it works. But yeah, Marty, I hope I sort of answered your question. Are you all right, by the way, Marty? Today, how you doing, mate? Let me know how you're doing. But yeah, that's the thing, like I say, and that's the beauty of these streams, Tom. You get some football, you get some banter, and more importantly, you get some philosophy. Like, what more can you ask? What more can you ask for? Stuff religious studies with Miss Sustanovic, or whatever she was called. Your boy's got the answers, whatever, I don't know. Don't know what I'm saying there. Matthew, thank you for liking the stream, mate. I love how the fact that you go over to Facebook to actively like it. That's much appreciated. is Gabriel Jesus, and he gives the ball away to Andre Gomez. I mean, City's bench is stacked, so if City need to go there, that's fine. Gundogan trying to dribble his way through the middle. Sigurdsson, good pressing, but Fernandinho's in there. Foden, Sterling on the left-hand side. Sterling back to Foden. Bad ball, but Foden's able to pick it up anyway. Cross comes in. Defended well by Mina. It's going to be a corner, sorry. Thank you, Matthew. How do I think of Everton at the start of the season? There was a lot of talk. I don't know if it was like sort of tongue-in-cheek talk or if it was genuine. We think it can happen. There was a lot of talk about, can Everton win the league? Because they were like, didn't they go like their first few games like won every single one and they were like top of the table for a long time. I think that's right. I don't think injuries have helped them. Like we can see today, there's no Decore, there's no what am I saying? No Decore, Rodriguez, Pickford today. A lot of injuries. But I like Everton as a club. There's some players I don't like. I don't like Richarlison, for example. But I like Ancelotti a lot, and I do like the fact that Everton are challenging. They are in and around that Europa League area, and I think I did predict them at the end of the day to finish 7th. However, that was before. I made that prediction before the Manchester derby, so you never know. Foden just gave Kit Coleman a hug. I'm not sure why. Right, what have you said, Tom? Be honest, is the whole we earned, he bought it, thing was valid, but it's really not at all. Typically, 100 times better United would have 1,000 times more money. So it really doesn't matter where the money comes from. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how many TikTok lives you've joined us for, Tom, but not last one, but the one before. We had a TikTok live where we basically, because Mark Goldbridge, who's a United fan and has got a big United fan channel, he did a video asking the question, have Man City ruined football? And I basically did a TikTok live dissecting that and answering why that's just not the case. Because, and this isn't me having a dig at United, but the fact is that United, over the course of their entire history, have spent more money than City. It's not like, and again, sort of like the earned it mentality. And I don't want to dig a hole for myself. I'm not in any way trying to undermine the achievements that United have achieved, but the fact is that in around 1902 they were on the verge of bankruptcy and a rich man saved them from bankruptcy, and then they went on to win 2 league titles. The same thing happened in the 1930s. They were on the verge of becoming bankrupt and going out of existence. Again, another wealthy individuals saved them, and they went on to win more titles. In the 1960s, obviously disaster happened with the Munich air disaster, but then Matt Busby was given ridiculous amounts of money. He made record signings every single season thereon, and Sir Alex Ferguson came in, made record signings. There's nothing wrong with spending money. Football's always been about money. Like I literally did my politics dissertation on the politics of football and the corruption of football and money in football. There is nothing wrong with money being in football. No, well, maybe there is, but there's nothing wrong with spending money because everyone does it, basically, is the point. It shouldn't be. Wait, cross comes in, nothing, no, it's fine. But yeah, so I personally don't buy the arguments that certain fans make when it's like, oh yeah, and like when people say oil money, Arab money, it's almost bordering on the sort of xenophobic there. It's a bit terrifying, to be honest. But what's the difference between someone who makes their money from oil and someone who makes their money from venture capitalism? Like, that's what the Glazers are rich for. So it's a double standard. But that's how football is, isn't it? Some of it's banter, some of it's ignorance. But you're never going to have a consensus in football. Well, that's fine. Sigurdsson plays in Richarlison. Richarlison's up against Diaz. He's looking for an angle. City needs to be careful here. Sigurdsson, Calvert-Lewin. I'm worried here. On the edge of the City box, here's Richarlison. Gundogan can't go in for him. Richarlison cross in. It's gonna be a corner. What's my TikTok name? My TikTok name is just LNobbins, Ryan. And indeed, it's LNobbins on every single social media platform. So, Instagram, Twitter, although I don't really tweet, but I do have a Twitter. Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, OnlyFans, Christian Mingle, eHarmony, OnlyFans content dropping soon, ladies and gentlemen. Nobbins gets his knob out. Packs only. You got 12 points in your Super 6, girlfriend got 12. That's funny. Lucadinha on the corner here. Lucadinha on the corner. Corner comes in. Oh, Zinchenko at the near post. Jesus Christ. No, to be fair, Ryan, I don't have a Snapchat. That's the only one I don't have, I guess. Where the money comes from is separate to how the money's spent in my eyes. That's a good point as well. Like, I mean, let's say 80 million for Harry Maguire, for example. I'm not business about recruitment and everything. Yeah, exactly. I really do think recruitment's more important than the manager. I really do think that recruitment's more important than the manager. Bias Ferguson. No, that's not biased at all. It's I think it's pretty safe to. Oh God, I thought Everton were going to score there. The ball came in from a throw-in, and City were able to clear. It's not biased incoming at all, because if someone tries to argue that Sir Alex Ferguson isn't the best manager ever, then they are wrong. And that's a fact. He just is. There's not even any dispute there. There's no dispute there. The same thing with Matt Busby as well. Obviously, I wasn't around in Matt Busby's times. There you go. What's this? Ben, Luke, Jake, and Callum as streamers. What? I don't know what that means, Matthew. I think he was talking about Sir Alex Ferguson. But yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson is the best manager in the history of football. That is just a fact. And maybe, you know, Klopp or Pep could overtake his achievements because their careers aren't over yet. You never know. But currently, as things stand, I think we do have to say. That Fergie is the best manager. And obviously, as a City fan, I don't want to admit that, but there's no point denying the truth. There's only been 1 minute of added time here because it's been a pretty poor first half, to be honest. I think it's in part because what? It's in part because of the way Everton have decided to set up. You know, 5 at the back. It's whatever. Here's Foden, takes a shot on deflection, corner. I'm out of bias though. Pep is on his way. Klopp is way behind, but also on his way. Yeah, and here's the thing: if Pep manages in football for another 20 years, or if Klopp manages for another 20 years, and you know they win like a buttload of trophies, and you know they do different achievements in different places, then yeah, history can hit. You know, then maybe that title will change hands. But for now, I don't think anyone can deny the genius of Fergie. To be honest, Gundogan, corner comes in, doesn't even beat the first man. That is right, guys. Can you guys please let me know what are your biggest pet peeves in football? One of my biggest pet peeves is a corner or a free kick not beating. Ryan, we don't do shout outs. I'm sorry. No. Again, I don't want to be that guy, but shout outs aren't allowed, basically. That just let you didn't know, that's fine, but that's just to let you know. But yeah, there you go. Half time. Like I say, that's one of my biggest pet peeves: the corner or the free kick not beating the first man. That just really gets to me. It really gets to me. It's like, you're a professional footballer. Can you really not beat the first man? Is it actually that hard? I mean, clearly it is. But there you go. Alright, so half-time, 0-0. Let's take a look at some stats. What content are we doing now? Well, currently we are obviously doing the watch-along for the game. In terms of YouTube videos, we mainly do like sort of there's a bit of football stuff going on. Like, for example, we've done football videos ranking the best looking Premier League players and Premier League managers you want to go on a date with. Hi Michael, how you doing, mate? But also it's generally just sort of like comedic / or at least attempts at being comedic / entertaining videos. So for example, our most recent video was in honor of Mother's Day, and it was, excuse me, I just did a burp then, and then it was a tier list ranking the best mothers in pop culture. And before that, we did like how to be a TikTok thought. That was a good video, and we did, and yes, that's funny. No worries, Tom, and thank you for coming at all, Tom. You don't need to stay, mate. You know, if at any point you want to join yourself, or if you're bored, or you want to go do something else, don't worry, mate. Don't feel obliged. Sorry, I haven't been here. I've been having problems with parents. Oh, Michael, I hope you're all right, mate. Is there anything you want to talk about? TTV, Kirill, I'll say it again. I don't want to, like, you know, block you or time you out or whatever, but again, please don't try to self-advertise in my chat. I don't allow self-promotion. I'm sorry, I don't have many rules, but that is one of them. I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but I don't allow self-promotion because otherwise I just have, like, you know, tens of, well, I wouldn't have tens, but I'd have people coming in and just, like, you know, trying to advertise himself. And I can try to offer you some advice, but in terms of, like, getting people to watch you, but I won't allow for self-promotion. I hope that understands. Let me know if you want to try to give me. Let me know if you want me to try to give you some advice. Not that I think I'm the best person to ask, because it's not like too many people watch me, but I can at least try to give some thoughts. Ryan, you're my biggest fan. Thank you, mate. I mean, that's really good, because I'm glad that you've taken such a liking to me, because you've only known me for 45 minutes, so that's good. But yes, in terms of stats, City have had 75% of the ball, as we can see. Don't worry, Kirill. I will give you some advice shortly. If you haven't already followed the stream, by the way, Kirill, do feel free to follow. You'll say it for me. Oh, I mean, Matthew's a streamer as well. Yeah, Matthew, if you want to give some advice as well, go for it. City have been dominating the ball, as we can see, 76%, 94% success rate. It's been pretty dominant from a City perspective. Thank you for following, mate. Everton have had more tackles, makes sense. There was a point around 25 minutes when they'd had 17 passes, which is a bit ridiculous when you think about it. That's less than a pass a minute. No, don't worry. You didn't know the rules. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Now you know, and you know you're not going to do it again. So no need to apologise. We're all good. We're all friends here. But yeah, Matthew, if you've got any advice you want to give, do feel free to. I'm just going to, like I said, run through some more stats and thoughts. I mean, for all the possession, for all the passes. In fact, is there a way to find out? Astonna, thank you for liking the stream. In terms of, like, is there a way I can find out how many passes there have been? Yeah, Everton have had less than 100 passes. It's a bit mad. And again, they're at home. But they are playing a back five, so it's making it extremely tricky for what's it? But yeah, yes, in terms of, like, any advice I can try to impart, the first thing I'd say, well, first of all, you need to establish what kind of videos do you want to do. And again, I can't fully give this advice because I haven't even succeeded myself yet, hopefully. But I'll try to give you some thoughts anyway. You need to establish what kind of videos you want to do. I think you say you do football stuff, so you do the football stuff, yeah? Let's say you do football watch-alongs. Now, what is it that you're offering that other people don't offer? Maybe you support like a smaller club. Maybe you support someone from, like, League 1 or League 2. So maybe that's your unique selling point. The fact that no one else is covering your team yet. Maybe you offer like so. For example, you see my screen. I haven't seen many other streams with as many. And again, I haven't seen every stream. But I offer quite a lot of stats on my screen, and I have a little tactical board where I can look at tactical plays if anything interesting happens. I've got a little debate of the day, so people can get involved in that if they want to get involved in the questions. I've got the score updated here. I've obviously got my beautiful face. And what sort of like so you need to be asking the question: what value are you offering? Why should people go to your stream? I think for me, the reason why people come to the stream is because obviously I engage with the chat. And speaking of that, Ryan, my favourite song ever. God, That's an almost impossible question. I love Earth Angel, you know, from Back to the Future. That's one of my favourite songs. I'll give you that one. Yes. So for me, I think my value is me. That sounds so arrogant, but I think people quite like the fact that I don't take. I mean, obviously, I take it a bit seriously, but I'm quite chilled out. I'm quite chatty. I like to talk to you guys. I like to just talk generally. I like to think I'm a little bit funny. But I think I also like at some point I can also offer the tactical insights when something happens. That is. So that's my thoughts. And as Matthew says, absolutely. In my first few streams, no one came at all. But what you need to do, I'd also suggest that you get involved in other forms of social media to basically advertise the fact that you stream. So, for example, it might be a good idea to start a YouTube channel if you've got the time. Because the issue with Twitch is that there's not much discoverability on Twitch. This has been said loads of times, by the way. This isn't any new information from me. But Twitch's discoverability is really bad. So it means it's really hard for people to find you, to discover you. Whereas YouTube is the opposite. It's quite easy for people to follow you and find your videos like once you get into the groove of things. So it might be a good idea to, so for example, I've got more YouTube subscribers than I have Twitch followers because it's a bit easier to be discovered on YouTube. So for that point, I'd say, like I say, get out there on other social media platforms. Maybe make a TikTok if you don't already have one, and start posting content there that relates to what you do on your streams. So again, I don't know if you're doing football streams, but maybe you want to start a TikTok account and do football videos type thing. That might be an idea. If it ever gets to a point where I'm confident in the amount of like people who come to my stuff, maybe I'll do like a YouTube video sort of like trying to explain to people my thoughts on what people can do. But like I said, I did start a YouTube to hopefully do that. Ryan, what is that? What's my favourite PlayStation or Xbox game? Oh my god, these are really hard questions. Well, I have an Xbox rather than PlayStation. My favourite ever Xbox game? God. Wolfenstein: The New Order is pretty sick. I love that game. We're currently playing Simpsons Hit and Run, which is amazing. Yeah, Matthew, of course you can. Yeah, like I say, of course you can. Slowski Observe, how you doing, bro? Slowski Observe, how you doing, mate? That's a lot of K's. What is happening? Slowski, are you there? Are you good? Did you sit on your K button, man? Are you good, bro? Are you good, my guy? What's my favourite football game I've watched? Like, live? Slowski, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop spamming the chat, otherwise I will block you / time you out. That's a warning. That's a warning. Just to let you know, I'll give you 10 seconds. I'll give you 10 seconds to stop. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now, Slurski, if you want to actually get involved in the chat and if you want to have an engaging conversation, let's go. But please do not spam. You're having dinner now, no worries at all, Matthew. Yeah, that's a really good point, Matthew. And like engaging with your viewers is a good thing to do as well. But yeah, Slowski, I mean, I think you've calmed down now, hopefully. How are you doing? How are you doing, Slowski? What's going on today? What's going on in the world of... Oh. If you can hear that, that's just a shower going off. It does that when it's starting to heat up. You're good. Excellent. Oh, what are your plans today, Kirill? What are your plans today? Ryan, like I say, make sure you aren't self-promoting and such. What are you guys doing this weekend, though? What are you guys up to this weekend? Let me know. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm having some lovely steak. I'm having some lovely prawns. Oh, you're from Spain? Oh, I didn't even know that. Which football team do you support? Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Levante, Athletic Bilbao. Who are we talking? Who are we talking about, mate? Oh, and by the way, I just because nothing, because I have COVID. No, but like, are you like what? Maybe you're watching a film tonight. Maybe having some nice food. Oh, you support PSG? Ah, fair enough. What are your thoughts on the Champions League? Oh, you live in Spain, but you're from France. Oh, I didn't realise. Cool. If you guys are interested, if you want some cheeky YouTube videos in your life, do feel free to subscribe on YouTube. That's just my YouTube link there. If you don't want to subscribe, don't worry about it. But if you do, then go for it. That's the thing. Let me just... let me just check a thing. Against Bayern, you think they're gonna lose? I do think the Bayern are gonna win the whole thing. Hi Chris, how you doing? It's 0-0 currently, Chris. Got a couple of new people who've come over from TikTok, which is excellent. Good to see. Do you know where the Isle of Man is? I do know, yeah, because it's like right next to it's obviously right next to you know, England in terms of it like being right next to it. England, Scotland, that area. Yeah, on separate islands. How is your day going though, Chris? What are you up to? What you up to? What you doing? What you doing, Chris? Oh wow, that we got 57 more followers after that stream. That was nice. We're nearly at 2,000 followers. That's exciting. Oh lol, I forgot to post that video. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm a spammer. Right, well, you're gonna get blocked then, aren't you? Why do people do this? Why do people do that? Why do people come into your chat and spam? I've never had to ban anyone before, like an actual, unless it was a thing. But there you go. You live the Isle of Man, Ryan? Oh, I didn't even realise. Excellent. You did cycling, some Rocket League, music stuff. Excellent. Any more gimbal activities, Chris? Or what? Or what? Or have you given it a rest on the gimbal for now? You don't want to over gimbal yourself, do you? That would be annoying. That'd be annoying. No gimbal today. Oh, you're doing it tomorrow though. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. The TikTok live with Kieran, the Everton fan, went well earlier. Chris, it was nice chatting with him. We just had a bit of banter. Talked about. It was really hard. TikTok live isn't the best platform for like talking to someone else because there's a bit of a delay. So like I was just conscious that I was like sort of like not interrupting him, but like I thought he'd pause to say something. I wanted to say something, and then he obviously tried to say something. It's like, you know on the news when like there's a tiny bit of a delay. It's sort of like that a little bit. So that's a bit off-putting. So it's really hard to make sure you're not, what's it? But there you go. Right, here we go. The second half is about to start. My nana's just texted me saying, "Come on, City." I'll just text her back, obviously, because that's your nana. Always text your nana back. Okay. Right. Let's go, City. The second half has kicked off. First half was pretty bloody boring. Oh, Chris, I was also like live chatting to the Streamlabs people for about like 2 hours trying to sort out that stuttering stinger thing is clearly an issue on my end because they were unable to recreate it at all. We went through all the settings. They're thinking it's probably... Slowski observe. I mean, that's fine that you followed me, Slowski, but you were spamming earlier, so just be wary. Just please be wary, because I do not think I won't ban you if you start spamming. Your Nana's 80 today. Excellent stuff. Is she a United fan, Tom? Oh, by the way, Chris McDonnell, Tom Barlow's in the chat. He discovered me on TikTok. And yes, happy birthday to your Nana. Good run by Bernardo into Phil Foden. Takes it down beautifully, not quite. Oh, he's surrounded by so many blue shirts. Walker, Fernandinho. Fernandinho switches it to Phil Foden. On the right-hand side of the Everton box, Phil Foden puts the cross in, dangerous, not quite. Everton get it out. It's going to be a corner kick. Yeah, how old's that's a blast from the past. Yeah, I know. Like I say, he discovered me on TikTok. Yeah, so my Nana's the reason why my family are City fans, because she used to work for Colin Bell in his restaurant. She got an MCFC tattoo when she was 70 years old, because she's that much of a G. Everton goalkeeper with some bizarre goalkeeping there. Kyle Walker gets it out. Kyle Walker, Fernandinho. Raheem Sterling. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a free kick to City. Indeed. Chris doesn't really do football. I mean, you're sort of a. No, I don't even know if you're a Berry fan. Ryan, what is that? Chris supports. Chris wants me to be happy, so he supports City. But yeah, I don't think Chris really does football. Chris just turns up because he wants to yeah, because he wants me to be happy. Chris supports England FC. That's the point, Chris. When England play, because you don't really, because you sort of, I don't think you really do football. But if England are playing, would you watch it? I know, yeah, rip. Good switch. Zinchenko trying to get on the end of that. Raheem Sterling takes it first time, not quite. Hey, there's a Phoenix club, guys, called Bury Athletic Football Club. I've got their shirt. They're an actual football club as well. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm very much like that with rugby. Yeah, if I watch the Six Nations, and if England are playing in the World Cup and they get past the group stages, I'll watch it then. But I can't confess to be too much of a rugby fan otherwise. Same with tennis. I watch the Grand Slams because I really like the Grand Slams, but I don't watch all the games. Can Jesus find Sterling? He can. Brilliant play. Sterling up against Mina now. Sterling in the Everton box. Taking it on his right foot. Now his left. He's dancing. It's going to be a corner. That's a corner, surely. Yeah? No, they have given a goal kick. Oh. I thought that well came off Mina's foot. Apparently not. Okay. Weird. Poor Berry, though, right? I mean, that's such a piss take, man. So when am I getting rock? I've got it on Switch. You let me know. Is it cross-play? Is it cross-platform? Was this a corner? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but whatever. Shouldn't really matter. It is. Well, I've already got it then. I guess I need to buy Nintendo Switch online, but I've already got Rocket League. I've got it for Switch. I got it when I got my Nintendo Switch. Oh, Diaz has to be careful here. Back into Stefan's hands. There we go. This game is definitely... I'm going to revise my prediction, Ryan. I know you're an Everton fan. This game's going to end 1-0. I don't know who to. I actually... Oh, God. Why do I feel like it's going to be 1-0 Everton? I'm actually going to cry. How's my day been? Yeah, Ryan, it's done well. We streamed earlier today. In fact, I'll show you. I'll show you, bro. One sec. we streamed this beast of a game, Simpsons Hit and Run, earlier today. On GameCube, as you can see. And then I had some burgers for lunch, and that was nice. And then I had that TikTok live with Kieran. And now I'm here chatting to you guys. And later tonight, I'm going to be having steak and garlic prawns. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with a good take. Richarlison on the edge of the box. Laporte did well. I need both teams to score for my bet. Now, I was going to say, like, I can really see it being 1-0. Because, and I can either see that being... Yes, and I can really either see that being, you know, City finally get that one goal, or I can more likely, to be honest, because I get a sixth sense sometimes. I can really see lovely play by Jesus to win back the ball. Sigurdsson tries to take down Fernandinho, nothing doing. Fernandinho, great play, plays it to Sterling. The ball is played too aggressively, but here's Raheem Sterling now, plays it back into the hands of the goalkeeper. That's a bit of a waste. I thought Fernandinho should have whacked that man. But yeah, like I say, I can really see it being like Everton get a cheeky goal and it's just non-stop camping. Everton, I mean, Fernandinho really should have lashed that. But there you go. And Tom, do you have any weekend plans? It's obviously difficult in COVID. Good play by Laporte, strong there to dismantle Richarlison. So obviously Nana's birthday, maybe having like a FaceTime call with her maybe. When it was Christmas, we had a FaceTime, like Zoom call with my Nana. That was good. Because obviously it wasn't safe for her to come out of her place. What's my pasta dish like? Oh, we're not having... Did I say pasta? I meant a steak and prawns is what we're having. We're having rump steaks from the butchers. I'm making it my special way, so I'm dressing the boards. Oh, sorry, that I like. It's spaghetti aglio olio e peperoncino. So it's basically, it's really simple. It's just spaghetti with garlic, chili, and olive oil. It's like really basic, but it's what everyone in Italy has for like, you know, for like a standard lunch type thing. It's really nice. They don't tend to have it on on Italian menus in this country. However, on every single Italian menu I saw whenever I've been to Italy, it's always there. It's just like a sort of standard Italian dish, like I say, but I like standard. That's what I say. I mean, regardless of, even if City win this game, there's no way they're winning the quadruple. Let's get that straight. Good defending by Diaz, Zinchenko, dangerous, but Fernandinho's gonna sweep up there. Good play, Fernandinho. I am a basic bitch. You ain't wrong. And there's nothing. Hey, there's nothing wrong being a basic bitch. That's good. I mean, look at how basic I am. I literally have a candle in this room. Like, look, we've literally got a candle going on. You know, that's how it works. I'm a basic bitch. What can I say? What can I say? Do you know what I mean? Right, Zinchenko now. I wonder if and when Gundogan caught out in midfield, Fernandinho did well to prevent a counter from Calvert-Lewin. But no, here comes the counter-attack potential with Sigurdsson, who gives it away to Fernandinho. Gundogan can't find Jesus. Is very bitty in midfield. I think someone like De Bruyne needs to come on for City to really take this game by the bottom of its balls and just... bad ball into Zinchenko, and it goes out for a goal kick. And Gundogan's not having the best game. It was an unnecessary... I don't know why Zinchenko stopped running after that. He was onside, wasn't he? He would have made that. I don't get that. Oh well. But yeah, I'm just going to have a look at the City bench, because I know for a fact it's stacked. Yeah, there's Mahrez, Aguero, De Bruyne, Cancelo. You know, this is not the silky City that we are used to seeing, and this was my concern, that Everton with their 5 at the back formation are stunting City's Well, I mean, Tom, if you want to come up with a better analogy. No, you don't grab the game by the scruff of the neck, right, bad ball again by Fernandinho. City just aren't, it's getting, like I said, it's very bitty in midfield. Neither team really able to make that mark on this game. If this is a draw, it goes to extra time, right? because there's no replays anymore. So I'm guessing we'll go to extra time and then penalties, question mark. So maybe, because Everton aren't really even having any ambitions to come out, apart from on the counter. So maybe Everton are wanting penalties? I don't even know. Raheem Sterling, lovely play, not quite finding Gundogan. Sterling, Gundogan, Zinchenko. Again, in that inverted fullback role that we're so used to seeing him and Cancelo play under Pep in possession. That back four does actually become more of a back three in possession. Laporte, Diaz, Walker. Walker dispossessed though by Gomez. Good play by him in Everton, and this is where Everton are going to be dangerous. Looking to counter. Both Gundogan and Fernandinho let Richarlison. Fernandinho did the good thing. He fouled him. Good play. Probably going to pick up a yellow card. But that's what Gundogan should have done. Gundogan needs to add that to his game. What's so good about Fernandinho, whether you like it or not, it's that dark arts of football. It's knowing when to commit the perfect tactical foul. And Gundogan should have done it early on because you can't let Richarlison get away. Fernandinho just said, nope, you are not getting past me. It's not worth it. Just take the yellow. Officially started my synth EP. What does that mean, Chris? What's an EP? Is that like a song? Hi, Ryan again. Have you come back? What does EP mean, Chris? Please let me know. I'm a Philistine. Okay, free kick comes in. This is where it's dangerous for City. Richarlison with a shot. No, it's well wide. Right. Oh, sorry, Ryan. I thought you'd already followed. Wait, why is this a different account? I'm confused. Ryan, why have you made another account? Please don't make multiple accounts. You can't chat. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it. You're still here. You're lurking, as they say. That's all that matters. The collection of songs. Ah, excellent stuff. Ah, I understand. So basically, it's like a mixtape. So what you've done is you're launching a synth mixtape, yeah? Fernandinho in lots of space in the middle. Andre Gomez did a good job there, to be fair. Fernandinho, lovely ball. Sterling has to score. Oh. How has Sterling not scored? How has the goalkeeper saved that? Fernandinho, what play. What play by Fernandinho. He's so good. Lovely ball in. Sterling picked the wrong option though. He went to the right. He should have gone left and buried it. Either way, it was a really good save. But Jesus, that should have gone. That should have been a goal, Sterling. Should have been a goal. But he clips it into the ground. He doesn't get all of his thing on it. It's still a really good save. Really good fingertip save, but Sterling had to go the other way. The goalkeeper was going that way. Sterling should have hit it that way to off-balance the goalkeeper, because then he would have had no chance. Oh, that's frustrating. One, the fact that Sterling went the wrong way for me, and then he hit it into the ground. Didn't help matters. That's a shame. That is a shame, but there you go. There you go. There you bloody go. João Virginia with a brilliant save to deny Sterling. But as we say, Sterling should have scored that. Don't know what your thoughts on that were, Tom. For me, he had to go the opposite way because the goalkeeper's legs were going to his left. He should have wrong-footed him and gone to the goalkeeper's right. That way, all he had to do was get it on target and it probably would have gone in. Steve McManaman asking whether Haaland could fit into this City side. He would easily be able to fit into this City side as a strong focal point. Hi Ryan again. Thinking they're going full carbs tonight. Oh Chris, are you bulking, bro? Oh Tom, you want to spread my Twitch? Thank you. I mean, I don't really use. I do have a Twitter. I guess sort of. Whoever you think would like it, just let them know. I guess like word of mouth is probably the best thing. If you think you know someone who would like these streams or would like my YouTube videos, then just say, oh, here's the link to this guy's social media type thing. Really? I don't know if there's any better way, to be honest. But if you know how to use Twitter, then I guess Twitter would be the best thing. But yes, hey Ryan, how you doing? Everton's doing very well defensively, Ryan. Are you proud of how your team are playing from a defensive standpoint? Bernardo Silva, bad ball again. Plays behind Raheem Sterling. Could I share the multi-layer thing? Yeah. Yeah, so I do have this thing which oh shit, I've gone off the game. I've gone off the game, oh no. But yeah, I do have a multi-link thing that you can use if you want to give it to people. I'll come on to... Yeah, I guess that would help, yeah. That's a good shout. I do have this thing. If I just pop it in the thing. So basically, let's say that you want to directly message someone, that's probably the best link you could give them because that's got every single one of my social media things in it. But yeah, Tom, like if let's say you're watching a Harry, thank you for following. But yeah, let's say that you're watching a football video, and let's say I don't know, and let's say that you think his or hers audience would like my stuff, then feel free to at me. Yeah, why not? Definitely, why not? But don't feel obliged to do anything, Tom. Like the fact that you've come to even like one stream is more than enough for me. And I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you enjoyed yourself on the TikTok earlier. Laporte's got to be careful. He isn't. Richarlison nearly did 95 followers. Oh, is that on Twitch? Really? I've got 95 followers. That's cool. We're nearly at 100. That's amazing. We're nearly at 2,000 TikTok, I think, which is wild. It's really good that people like my arbitrary opinions on football. Foden with a lovely take now. Just take a shot, Phil. You're good enough to take the shot. Oh, they knew it and they crowded him out. Really good defending by Everton because Foden was going to whack that on his left foot. And he's got one hell of a left foot. Coleman can't keep it in. It's a City throw. I think it does, Tom, because they're not going to do replays. Oh, Mahrez, here we go. Mahrez is coming on. For who? Who's coming off? For Bernardo Silva. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably fair. I can't remember really anything that he's done in this game, I've got to confess. So I'm guessing that the formation is going to be more like that. Which would surprise me because Pep doesn't trust Foden in midfield. So let's see how this progresses. But yeah, Tom, I think it's extra time, then penalties. So 30 minutes extra time, then penalties. Oh, that's the point. Oh, I really don't want it to go to extra time because I need to get ready for date night after this. I don't really have the time. But there you go. Jesus, bad play from him, gives the ball away, not happy man. And I'm not happy man either, Gabriel, to be honest. Why couldn't you whack that? Look, guys, if I do this, it's like I'm playing a very tiny saxophone. Like that. Do 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 do. Chris, I'm excited for your mixtape though. Can you like drop that shit with Drake or something? Yeah. Or Slim Shady. I'm beginning to feel like a rap god, rap god. All my people from the front to the back, not back, not. I am a rapper, in case you couldn't tell. Facts only. Yes, I do know all the words to Love the Way You Lie by Eminem. Featuring Rihanna. You think I don't? Test me. Pop it on karaoke, I'll smash it. You've got his direct line, excellent. Yeah, just hit Yeezy up with that DM. You know, be like, okay, yo. You've got some more time on your hands. You've just broken up with Kim Kardashian. She must have been taking up a lot of your time. Listen, yeah? You see this synth EP? Yeah, that Say No More, fam. Fernandinho is so good. He'd better get contract extension at the end of this year because he's still got so much to offer this club. So much to offer. He's actually... It's staggering how good Fernandinho is. I can't get over it. I still think he's underrated. I think recently people are starting to realise how good he was, but I do still think he's underrated. Okay, Kyle Walker now. The issue is that Everton players are so deep. Foden with the turn of the shot. Oh, I thought, I tell you right now, guys, if that shot went in, I would have screamed and jumped up and down. Oh, I was so hyped then. Lovely play. But this is the issue. Everton are forcing... Look how deep Sigurdsson is as well. City, a lovely turn. He knew he had to hit it first time. I wonder how close it was. Oh, it's so close. It's so close to going in. Oh. I think had it been on target, the goalkeeper would have got it anyway. It needed a bit more height. But goodness me, that was an exciting shot. Oh. God, Foden is so class, man. Fernandinho doesn't foul Calvert-Lewin. Definitely not. Good defending by Everton, though, and they come out again. I do think this game's going to be won by 1 goal, you know. Which worries me. Because I feel like that was City's chance. And it's going to be one of those games where Everton get 1 chance, they score it, and that's it. Walker's been done here on the left-hand side. Lucadinho can get the cross into Calvert-Lewin unless Walker stops him. He does. Is it a corner? I think it is. Hello, Prajith. How are you doing? Oh, it is a corner to Everton. Okay. Another set-piece opportunity for Everton. My heart. I just want one raid is coming to you. I don't know what that means, Praji. It's a great name, by the way. It's gonna take one. It's gonna be one bullshit set piece opportunity or one penalty that does it, isn't it? Corner comes in, not well defended. Gomez. Oh, I thought that was going to take a deflection and go in, but clearly not. How good looking is Andre Gomez? Can we talk about that for a second? Orlando, thank you for following. Orlando Manessa Chombe. That is an unbelievable name. That's fabulous. That is fabulous. Wait 3 min, see the views. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Thank you, Pratchett. If you've done something, thank you, Pratchett. Is that a foul to City? Yeah, it is. Good. Or throw into City, whatever. There's 22 minutes. Anything can happen. Oh, it's so close. It's so close to the Champions League as well. It's only... Wait, when's the fixture? Oh, what? And what were your thoughts on the Europa League draw, Tom? I think as a United fan, you've got to be happy with... who is it? Granada or... Granata? I can't remember who it is. I genuinely can't remember who it is. But basically, it's a team that they should comfortably win. Beat, sorry. Lovely play by Sterling. He stays on his feet. He's away from Holgate. Mina gets in, though. And it gets Sigurdsson so deep there. He's apparently playing at number 10, but the reality is he's basically alongside Allen and Gomez. Calvert-Lewin, oh, this is dangerous. Everton have a counter-attack. You've got to get in on Richarlison before he goes in the box. Good defending. Clear it. They do. Thank God. Oh. Fernandinho into Riyad Mahrez, who, as we know, is on the pitch now. I haven't really been seeing where Foden's playing, but I'm guessing he is just operating in midfield, which is interesting. Hello, Prajith. Again, how are you doing? Yeah, City played Dortmund, they play Leicester, and that's the 6th of April. It's so soon. It's so soon, the Champions League. Is it normally that quick after the draw? That's... Oh, I guess it's England Internationals, actually. That's only that's 2 weeks away. 2 weeks and a couple of days away. Oh, that's going to be so hype. City against Dortmund. I think that's going to be a really interesting game. People, for some reason, are making the massive mistake of writing off Dortmund. Why are you doing that? I'm really nervous about that game. God, Everton is so deep. It's so ridiculous, the fact that they're at home as well. Let's not forget that. These guys are at home. Okay. Mahrez to Zinchenko, the long shot. Hits the Calvert-Lewin in the face. He's fine. That was a really weird free kick from them. Everybody hates the international break, yeah. Well, especially if it's like... Because aren't they playing like the likes of San Marino? Like, no one can, like, that might as well just be a bite. In fact, let's see who England are even playing. England FC. Well, there's a bit of a lull in the game. Yeah, so it's San Marino, Albania. Poland might be interesting, to be fair. But yeah, it's just like World Cup qualifiers. Who's even in City's? I keep saying City. England. Why do England always get the easiest draws in the groups? They've got Andorra and San Marino, who I think are two of the worst ranked nations in the world. Albania, Hungary, Poland are fine because of Lewandowski, but apart from that, they're not that good. So again, that England should easily be finishing that group first. Fernandinho tries to switch, not quite. Mina clears. Richarlison's going to do... Fernandinho needs to be careful. He's on a yellow card. He really needs to be careful. I don't understand why De Bruyne hasn't come on yet. Maybe for Gundogan. Gundogan hasn't really offered too much in this game. And Jesus hasn't offered too much. I'd bring on De Bruyne and Aguero for Gundogan and 30 seconds. No worries, Prajif. Take your time with whatever it is you're doing. Florence, thank you for following. Much appreciated, Florence Chikova. It's a great name as well. Is it Italian? Question mark. Lovely play down this left-hand side. Stern's got to be careful. He is. There's Zinchenko. He wants to find Gundogan. He doesn't quite. Nearly beautiful. Oh yeah. So I might be a bit behind you, Tom. So because I'm having to watch it on my PC. So I'm at 72. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Abdirixman. Great name. Thank you for following. Looks like De Bruyne's going to come on. Why do I feel like Everton are about to score? Thank you for liking the stream. Sigurdsson. How about you, Tom? Where about, like compared to me, whereabouts are you? Matira, thank you for following. Thank you everyone for the new follows. This is much appreciated. Is this your doing, Prajif? Gundogan with the switch. Mara's trying to do something there. I don't know what that was. Augustine. Again, these are some great names coming out. Augustine Magunda. Yeah, Marty, you were not wrong at all. The issue is, the Everton are the home team, and they've decided they don't want to play football. They've decided that they'd rather just, I don't know, play for the draw, even though it's going to go to extra time and penalties. No worries, Pressure. Thank you for coming. Yeah, you will be. Because, like I said, unfortunately, I've obviously got to watch it on my PC. I've got to watch it on my PC. You know, the BT Sport Live thing. 1 minute ahead. Yeah, that's about right, to be fair. So yeah, that's a good point actually. If something happens and you want to react to it like a goal, just bear in mind I'm obviously behind you. A lot of people realise that, but a lot of people just spoil it, and it's like, why would you do that? But yeah, like I say, Everton just haven't wanted to come out and play. Jesus with some fancy footwork into Gundogan. Gundogan gives it away again. Diaz needs to be careful because Calvert-Lewin has pace. Come on, Diaz. Really good tackle by Diaz. Really good tackle. Someone's getting booked here. Oh, Gomez is booked for an earlier incident, I think. Don't know what that was. Oh. Not sure, but it's going to be a throw into Everton, I think. No worries, Prajif. Thank you for coming. I can't even remember that Andre Gomez foul. Tom, you are such a little troll. You little cheeky boy. Right, throw-in comes in. I swear to God, if Everton actually score a fabulous goal, I'm going to throw my shit. Bye, Prajif. Thank you for coming. Godfrey fouled... what's it, I think? Chris, shut the fuck up. Have you ever seen the IT crowd, Chris? Have you ever seen the IT crowd? See that ludicrous display last night? What was Guardiola thinking not starting Aguero? Thing about Arsenal is they always try and walk it in. Arsenal. I fucking love that so much. Caught that episode so much, yeah, it's good, isn't it? What were they thinking? I know, yeah. Good defending by Walker. Who's having a laugh, Marty? Fernandinho, Mahrez. Is De Bruyne coming on, hopefully? Oh, sorry. I thought you were referring to something in this game. But no, yeah. What's also funny about that episode is like when he tries to use it in a later episode, and the guy's talking about City, and like the guy goes, "No, what was Mancini thinking?" And he goes, "Think about Arsenal. He's always trying to walk in." And it's like, Arsenal? What do you mean? It's just so funny. Okay, here's Kyle Walker, Jesus, Foden not quite. And again, it's just all backs to the wall. Hi Matthew, how you doing? It's all backs to the wall from Everton. This is what we were discussing earlier. But I understand that Everton have injuries. I understand that they aren't as strong as City. But the fact is, it's a quarter-final in the FA Cup. You're at home. How can you only have 25% of the ball? Well, I'll be streaming. Yes, so we'll be streaming the entirety of the match. It just means that I'm going to probably be late for date night and I might get shouted at. But but it's worth it for my Nabinos. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it, guys. I got you, fam. Commentators saying Ancelotti's happy, but like, would you be happy? I don't know. You haven't offered anything going forwards, really. We've been realistic. The argument. It wouldn't be an argument. It would just be like, I'm a bit. That's fine. It'd be like that's a shame, but whatever. We'll just start later than usual. And to be fair, I've already had a shower, so it's not like I need to get showered up again. I had one just before I came on stream. Imagine that. Imagine if I lost it. Well, it wouldn't be funny, but it would be funny at the same time, wouldn't it? Right. Foden. Please just... I want Foden to score so much. I love Foden, man. Foden's so good. I want to pick my Chinese. Oh, excellent. Excellent, mate. Perfect choice for a takeaway. But yeah, Tom, it's been great having you on the stream. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And yeah, don't feel obliged to come in 20 future streams. But if you do ever want to, then you're more than welcome to. But have a lovely rest of your weekend, Tom. And like I say, I hope you enjoy your Chinese. That's probably one of my favourite takeaways. Hi, Ultimate Gamer. Right, Sterling's coming off for... He hasn't had too much of an impact on the game, Sterling. He's not been disappointing, but he should have scored that goal. Oh. Thank you, Emil, for following. Yeah. So it's probably going to be more like Foden moving over to the left, De Bruyne on the right there. And like I say, we see Foden on that wing. So I think that's strengthened the team. So who's gone off? Bernardo's gone off, and still, well, I would have taken off Gundogan, but that's by the by, I guess. I guess he wanted to push Foden out to the left-hand side, because Foden is getting a lot of joy on that left-hand side, and maybe wants Gundogan for that interchange. Lovely play. Foden's in the Everton box now. Can he put a cross in? He can. Well defended though by Everton, and it's going to be a... No, it's not going to be into the keeper's hands. Mina heads away. Here's Zinchenko. Plays it to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne switches. Riyad Mahrez has got Walker in support to make sure it doesn't touch his hand. Walker back to Fernandinho. Careful. Mahrez is holding his toe. Foden on the left. He's on his own in isolation. Laporte. Diaz. City's getting noticeably frustrated in this game now. Everton are properly defending. Like I say, it's a brilliant defensive performance from Everton, but You need to score in football. In a cup competition, you need to score at some point or you risk penalties, and maybe that's what they want. Laporte's made a run into the box. Now, lovely feet from him, but he does get dispossessed in the end. Calvert-Lewin clears to Coleman, and Coleman punts it upfield. There shouldn't really be anyone there, though, and that's the issue Everton are going to have. Whenever they punt it upwards, there's not going to be a player in support holding up if everyone's behind the ball. Do you know what I mean? That's the issue there. And that is the issue when you get all 11 men behind the ball, as Everton are. It's a really bizarre performance. Yeah, I'm currently in 80 minutes, 45, 46, Matthew, to let you know. 80, 50, 51, 52. So you may be like 30 seconds ahead of me, something like that. Something like that. 81, yeah, so you're like 15 seconds ahead of me, I think, by the looks of it. Which is actually quite good. If anyone's watching who hasn't followed, do feel free to follow. Do feel free to get involved in the chat. Who do you guys think is going to win the FA Cup? Obviously, it depends on the outcome of this match. If City win this game, I'll say they win the FA Cup. But I'm never too confident because you've still got United, Leicester in as well, Chelsea, obviously. I think Southampton got through today. I'm guessing Chelsea play later today. You're watching on the BT Sport app. Excellent stuff. I'm watching on the BT Sport browser on Windows 10. This has been a really good stream. We've had lots of lovely new people. Do you think you're gonna have fun, Chris? Well, it was wait. This is your birthday weekend, isn't it, Chris? Isn't this your birthday weekend, Chris? Yeah, Chelsea play tomorrow. Okay. Do United play tonight? Do United also play tomorrow? Yeah, exactly, Chris. So treat yourself. Treat yourself, mate. Let me know your Chinese order. Foden with the shot. No. Easily into hands of the goalkeeper. Chelsea playing 1:30 tomorrow. Okay. And United playing tomorrow as well. Or United playing today. I don't even know. I know United are playing Leicester. That's going to be a corker of a game. That's going to be a corker of a game. Tomorrow as well. Okay. I guess it makes sense because it is 12:15. 12 minutes past 7. Lol. City needs to be careful here. Yes, please. I like to go for egg fried rice and salt and pepper chicken. Shepherd, thank you for liking the stream, bruh. It can't get to a penalty shootout because City are bad at penalties, man. City need to score. Oh my god. If they go out on penalties, I'm going to kick off. Careful, City. There we go. This is a really nerve-wracking game. I both love and hate. I both love and hate cup competitions, man. If this game ends, it's probably going to end 1-0. Here's De Bruyne goes down. Laporte off the bar. Gundogan's got to beat. Diving header. Referee played advantage. It's a goal. Yes. A bit of a mess of a goal, to be honest. Laporte with a really good run into the box. Went to De Bruyne. He hit the shot. I think then it hit the crossbar. And then Gundogan, diving header. The referee played the advantage. He did this. He was like, ugh! And there we go. Back of the net. Smashed it. Ultimate Gamer. Golazo! Let's make sure it's all legitimate and onside. Laporte with a lovely run into De Bruyne. Please be onside. He is. He takes over. De Bruyne was fouled. Hits the crossbar. Gundogan comes in. Diving header. I said that Gundogan was going to score in this game earlier, and there we are. Gundogan, again, he's not, obviously, no one's saying he's as good as Lampard, but it's that Lampard-like late run into the box. The lack of a focal point for City has allowed Gundogan to score so many goals this season, and that is yet another one. Right place, right time. It's not a fantastic goal. It doesn't need to be, because the beauty of that role for Gundogan is that he can run in late, pick up the pieces, tap in, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Smashed it. There we go. It's happened. It's done. Ryan says no, but I say... And there we are. It's 1-0. And let's be real. City definitely deserve to have scored a goal because... No, I understand Everton are under-strengthened, but come on. You can't be playing like that. You can't be playing like that. Why hasn't it come up? Oh, because I probably need to refresh it, lol. That's my bad. There we go. It sometimes doesn't refresh like that. What What play from Aymeric Laporte running into the box? De Bruyne fouled on the edge of the box, I think, and then fortuitously it hit the crossbar and then came back to Gundogan. But you've got to be in those. You've got to take up those positions, yeah. If you don't take up those positions, Matthew, you are so right. It's light blue for the sky blue Warriors. There we go. It would be dark blue if it was Everton winning. But City are winning. We go light blue. Iwobi's going to come on for Everton. What a goal! That's one of the best feelings, when the opposition defence are playing so deep and being so frustrating, and then you just get a goal like that because you don't think it's going to come. You don't think it's going to come, and then... Oh... They aren't, but it's the colour of Man City, isn't it? Like, I can't do a black... This doesn't have the... How would you even do a black light? I guess I'd have to just turn it off, wouldn't I? Is there such a... Am I being dumb? I guess there must be such a thing as a black light. How would you do that, though? I don't know. Anyway, that's not the point. Iwobi came on for who? What's just happened? Who did Iwobi just come on for? Does anyone know? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy thinking about Banter Black. Matthew, do you know who Iwobi came on for? Number 17. Was it Sigurdsson, maybe? No, he's still on the pitch, Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson with the ball in. There we go. Calvert-Lewin, not quite. And now Everton are going to want to come out and play. But guess what? No. I still don't know who came off for it. Oh gosh, I've fucked that up. If I click refresh, it will tell me, won't it? Who is it? No, it's still not telling me. Rude. Yeah, I've no idea why it's not telling me, but it isn't, so I'm not going to worry about it. Nil. Oh wait, here's Everton. Calvert-Lewin up against Diaz. Great defending by Diaz. Oh, it's Holgate. Thank you, Matthew. And that's why you're here. 17. Iwobi. There we go. Foden with a switch. Jesus goes down. Never. De Bruyne was brave. Not quite. I've no idea what the formation is going to be. Maybe they're going to go back to a back four and more like that sort of thing. I don't know. I've genuinely no idea what the formation is. It'll be on the right, question mark? Maybe like that. I'm just going to pop it like that for now. I imagine they won't be doing a back five anymore. There we go. Smashed it. Thank you, Ryan, as well, for helping me out. I appreciate that, Ryan. Right, Ryan, there's 2 minutes left. Is there any hope for Everton, or was that too much for them, do you think? Hope it's on the left. Okay, I'll pop that out, make that change now. Is Gomez on the right, question mark? I don't even know. But this is the issue when you play so defensively. You are always liable to my nana texted me goal, just gonna text her back. Oh, Gundogan. Oh, good defensive change for City. Rodri coming on for Gundogan. Good stuff. And again, Gundogan. I said he'd score a goal. I said it. You know, Sky Sports, sign me up. Sign me up. Do you know what I mean? Sack off Gary Neville. Yeah, I've got Rodri. Thank you, Matthew. There we go. Sorted. This has been such a good stream. Not only because we've had... I mean, Chris, how crazy was it? Oh, sorry, you said not good like all those local Chinese takeaways of bitch. Oh, no, really? Oh, mate, we've got such a good one here. It's like It's so fucking good. Mahrez had to be careful there. He nearly got a leg injury. Here's De Bruyne, though. He's running through. He's got to play Phil Foden. He does it. He goes for goal himself. What a goal. There's going to be some controversy here. Because Everton felt like there was a foul earlier on. And to be honest, I thought it was a foul. I think they're going to look at the high boot from Riyad Mahrez. This is going to go to VAR. Wait, is there VAR in the FA Cup? I don't know if there's VAR in the FA Cup. No, it's not a high boot on Mina. Mahrez pulls his leg away. He doesn't go for his head. It's not a high boot. He pulls it back. It's not a foul. That's fine. Yeah, the referee was about to blow, but then he puts his foot away, so you can't. It's not a foul. And De Bruyne is De Bruyne is onside. Mahrez leaves it. Brilliant play. I thought he messed it up. What play from De Bruyne? Yes, there is. There is. Oh right, there is. Okay. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because it's an unbelievable strike from De Bruyne. Ridiculous goal. That is never. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like Gary Neville's. That was more of a joke, to be honest. That's got to count. VAR will look at it, but there's no way that's a foul. There is no chance that's a foul. Again, the high boot, he took the foot away before it took his head. Oh, Chris, that's so disappointing about your Chinese. Well, VAR obviously looked at it, or they didn't look at it because a decision for it wasn't made, and that is GG's, and Man City are Wembley bound. We're the famous Man City and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We're the first Man City and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. I mean, City are going to Wembley for the League Cup final, but you can replace Lescott, where's that it? Yeah, Lescott is pretty, Lescott's pretty dull, isn't he? Looks like Fernandinho's getting man of the match. I totally agree with that, if that's the case. Yeah, Fernandinho, man of the match. Totally agreed. He's been absolutely outrageous in this game. I tell you that right now. Absolutely outrageous. He well deserves it. And everyone was questioning me like on streams when I say, oh, but Rodri's better than Fernandinho. No chance. Fernandinho is easily City's best defensive midfielder. He's unbelievable. Foden wanted to keep the clean sheet, now keeping it in the corner. This has been a very professional display from City, by the way. I've been really impressed with them in these last few minutes. I know he used to play for Man City, but he is dull. That's a fact. Oh, lovely play. Zinchenko was ran in. Could become 3. De Bruyne finds Phil Foden. Oh, bad touch. Keeper comes out. That's dangerous. Clears it. Yeah, because, I mean, in the 11-12 season, he was Vincent Kompany's partner, and he was genuinely outrageous. He only made one mistake that whole season, basically. Unfortunately, it came in the QPR game, but, yeah, he was brilliant that season, let's go. But, yeah, as a pundit, he's pretty dull. You think you found... Chris, to be honest, I'm amazed, you know, a connoisseur such as yourself, a food connoisseur such as yourself, I'm amazed that you haven't indulged in a Chinese takeaway yet. Marty, we're going to have to agree to disagree there. Marty, oh, Esu, thank you for following. Here's Fernandinho. Oh. Yeah, Marty, we are going to definitely have to agree to disagree there. Foden is England's best central midfielder, and that's a fact. Foden, mark my words, Foden will be just as good as David Silva one day. Foden is an unbelievable talent, and he's 20 years old. Why is Pep looking so sad? Your team's going to win, mate. Well, Marty, he does score, he does score some really good goals as well. But also, football's more than just goals. David Silva didn't score too many goals. He doesn't lose the ball that much, and if he does, it's because he's creating stuff. Definitely not. Declan Rice is talented. Am I going live for any other game? Ryan, we will be going live tomorrow, probably for the West Ham Arsenal game. That should be a thing. Nah, Marty, I'm sorry, but you're wrong there. Trust me. Foden is that good. And there we go. It's full time. Man City through to the FA Cup semi-final. A tricky game in Everton. They didn't come to play football. They came to defend. I'm not sure what the game plan was. I'm guessing that the game plan was just to defend, clearly. But yeah, Ryan, thank you. I might go onto TikTok and do like a really quick sort of match reaction there. But yeah, this has been a brilliant stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh yeah, Chris, before we go, let's hear this order. But yeah, thank you to all the new followers. It's been brilliant having you all here. Hope to see you at future streams. Oh, hello, roast pork bowl bun. What's the main though? That's the main interest for me. The main is the main interest. Main chicken with ginger and spring. Oh, that is naughty. That is naughty. That is a sick main, Chris. I like the sound of that. Egg fried rice is one of my go-tos. I make a mean egg fried rice as well. But yeah, guys, that is the game. It's Man City 2. You can see my monitor a little bit there. I don't like that. It's Man City 2, Everton 0. It's, oh god, look at my headphone hair. It was definitely a deserved win for City. Everton only came to defend. Yeah, Chris, so I discovered that it only applies to certain scenes. So there's something else going on. It only applies to certain scenes. It applies to so for example, in fact, we'll do it right now. We'll just go to the Simpsons ones, but listen to this. And then... So it does it there for some reason. I think it's something to do with there being too many assets going on the screen, and like either my PC or the streaming software can't handle it. Something like that, I'm guessing, is what the issue is. Oh wait, did it sound fine on the Simpsons ones? Really? That's weird. Well, I've no idea then. But either way, why don't I focus? Focus on me. There we go. Oh, well, good stuff. No idea. No idea what's going on. But either way, guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you to all the new followers. We had quite a few as well. So that's been brilliant. Like I said, I might go on TikTok now for just a little bit, maybe 5-10 minutes, something like that, just to give a quick reaction. But until then, Chris, enjoy Chinese because it's your birthday weekend. You have a good time. And yeah, I will see you, and I'll see everyone else tomorrow for the football. West Ham Arsenal. Bye. Have a good evening, everyone. Oh, I'm still there. Hello? I'm not supposed to be here. Ha ha ha, I meant to end it, lol.